Hi friends, I'm playing with a Filbert brush today because I think it's, for me, one of the most valuable and my favorite brush in my collection, and certainly in just, the Princetons or any of them. If you like florals, this is like the secret weapon. Seriously. So as you can see, it's shaped like a petal already. Now this is my Filbert from my collection, which is currently sold out, but I will link below. I used a Princeton for years and it's wonderful as well. This one's real snappy, which means if I was to spread it out, it just snaps back into shape. So is the Velvet Touch with Princeton. But let me show you a few different ways I use the brush. The first way I'm going to show you is just little dabs. So if you had, let's say you have a stem here, and look at that chisel edge I can get. So that's using the brush on its side and that nice chisel edge. What I can do, of course, we might have our regular leaves here, which it does a great job with those. Point press. So it's wonderful for that. But then notice here, what else I'm going to do is, I love doing this with all of my flowers, is I go in and just use it on its side to dab, these little dabs. If you ever take a class with me, especially my class for beginners that kind of teaches you some tips and tricks, I use that a lot. The other flower that it does really well with is lavender. If you're painting some lavender, you can go in and again use those dabs. So this can be a really great little floral. Look how easy. I mean, I don't even have to do anything. And look at that. It's like the perfect little piece of lavender. And then I can even go in through the middle and create, let me pick up a little bit of green and create the stem, because again, I can get that really fine edge. So I'm just gonna go in there, very light pressure, and look at the fine line I can get. There you go. Now the last one I wanna show you, I mean, look at that, is so easy. This brush, you guys, honestly, if you don't have it, I couldn't recommend a brush other than this that is going to help you so much with your florals. So here's a floral I'll do. Here's a flower. Let me show you. Let me grab some pinky red here. Of course, my favorite color. We'll kind of go into this purplish color here. And let's just paint a flower petal. So again, I start on the edge of the brush, and then you can turn the brush and just widen out that belly. So point, press. And now I'm using the side of the brush in just these little half moon swoops. Let's keep going. Press. I mean, it basically is making a flower petal shape all on its own. Here's another one. All my tips, bottoms of my flowers, petals, they all lead to the center. And then let's do one here, point, press. I mean, even just pressing on it, point, press, look at that. It's a flower shape. I don't even have to do anything. The other way I will add this into my florals is I love adding these little shapes like that. And then I can go in right into the middle, and let's grab some highly pigmented paint and look at that. So it's really versatile, using the edge, using the side for your dabs, those leaves. Let's do a leaf here for you. And by the way, so many of you have been asking over the years, and it really took me a while to figure it out, but I did it with the help of of course, my hubby, and created a Patreon account. It is upcoming. It's not quite out yet, but I heard you, and thank you for encouraging me and your patience. And it's about ready to go. So I can't wait. It's going to be really fun, you guys. Back to this. Let me create a leaf here. So point, press. And again, you can get those sharp edges. I love anytime a brush is kind of versatile like that. For me, if I don't have to change my brush throughout my painting, that's a huge plus. So point, press. I mean, even those type of leaves, that's all I'm doing. I'm just point, press. So point, press, open up the belly, come up on the side and kind of curve around, and there's your leaf. You could add to that. You could add some edges. Let me grab a little bit darker paint. Like that, if you want more of like a rose type leaf. So I hope this helps you. And again, you can even do those stems. Look at that thin line. I mean, that's pretty incredible to be able to get that thick line and the thin line, and then your leaves, point, press, open up that belly, bring it around. All right, so have fun playing with this. I think it's really gonna be a useful little brush for your collection, and happy painting. All right, everybody, see you soon.